What is up, guys? Mega in another video, and today is another diorama dissection. And this is one that I have been so excited to make ever since the fan vote wrapped up. What was it? Gosh, a year ago, I guess, maybe a little more. I've just been so excited to see how this set came to life, and I will say, Mega has nailed it. I mean, that's a little bit of a spoiler, but I mean, it seems like everything they could have got right, they got right. Even the things that I was apprehensive about, they seem to have nailed. So I'm really excited to see this. I'm really excited to show you guys this set and just kind of all the things that make this set amazing. And really quick, I want to throw this out there. I know a lot of people are mad at Mega, and understandably so. I mean, the distribution is not great. I mean, even getting this set, I know a lot of people are struggling too. But I will say their sets that they've been making have been amazing. This set, the Falcon, I really like the Phantom. I know some people don't. The Scorpion, all these sets actually bang. So yeah, hopefully their distribution tightens up, and I think that if that happened, Mega could completely change like its trajectory. I think that they are doing so well with their set design, so I'm excited to see more of it. But anyway, let's get started. So I've kind of just set up a diorama just to display a little bit about what this is about, and then I'm going to break into the individual pieces right now. So let's start out with the worst figures, which is insane to say that this is the worst figure in this set. Obviously, my opinion. So this is the Master Chief, and he is covered in flood-like matter, as if he popped a flood right in front of him. And look, you can see that brown, and then it's on his foot right there. And it just looks amazing. Like, it looks so good. So, yeah, this is the worst figure in this set, just, again, in my opinion. But, it still looks amazing. One of my favorite Chiefs by far. So, I mean, as you can tell, this is going to get even better. Next, we have the cutie pies that are the flood spores. You know, they're flood spores. I guess they are the worst figure. I guess the Chief is better than them. But they are good. Like, they have the 3 different color palettes for them, so it's a good variation. It doesn't just look so super generic. Like, I never really liked those light colored flood spores that came in the old blind bags, but these look really, really good. And as you can see, I just have a few scattered around with a few different colors. But yeah, they look really good, and since you get 10 of them, people are going to army build this set. You're going to get a bunch, so that's really exciting, and I think that they nailed this figure again, like they have done, you know, like I think they've done with every figure in this set. So let's move on to the next one. So now we're on to the Flood, and the Flood Elite, rather. And I thought this figure was not going to look good when I first saw the previews of it. Something about the head looked off to me. Like, I was like, this is so awkward, and I was kind of disappointed, if I'm honest. But once I got my hands on it, and you can adjust the head to where it doesn't really look like it's just an attached head, and now that I'm seeing like the usability, and you can put a helmet on it, you could do different characters on it, like, I'm starting to see the value in it and a lot more potential. Also, just like the movability of it, like, you can do so many cool poses. Like, look at this right here. You can move the little, each individual little claw, I guess you could say. I don't really know if it would be actually a claw in the game, but it just looks amazing. And then the sculpt on it is really unique. I thought it was just going to be a normal flood body with some sort of weird head part, but they actually have the armor breaking at the back, so that adds kind of that horror effect to it. But overall, I just love this, and I'm so excited to have this in dioramas. Like, I wasn't going to get more Traxus tower sets, but I'm sold. Like, even if it's just for the Flood, and then also, we're going to get into the usability of the set shortly, but this on its own, like, just the introduction of the Flood is going to change up how people can do dioramas, especially people who aren't as deep into the community as, you know, me and then Simon and all these other people who might have a few Flood figures, particular Simon with all his Flood figures. But this is going to change the game, especially for people who are newer to the hobby. So I'm really, really excited to see what you guys come up with. And now we have the Flood tank. This one was kind of a surprise to most people. I don't think they thought it was actually going to be part of the set. But then when they dropped it, it was like, wow, I'm so excited to have this. Especially, I know this is the old form, and I'd love to get a new one with like elbow hinges. But still, this is an amazing figure. Just like the dioramability of it. So now you have essentially a hunter type destroyer figure for your Flood diorama. So that's amazing. It's just like an ugly figure in the best way possible. Look at that mouthpiece, and then the coloring they picked on all the figures is amazing. Look, there's like these opening. It really does look like a pile of flesh, and it looks disgusting. And there's like this green, almost mold looking, but I assume it's just like flood biomass. So yeah, again, this is going to add so much to dioramas. So yeah, that's the figures, and you get one of these, and you get 2 of the Flood Elite forms, and then you get 1 Master Chief, obviously, and then you get 10 of these Spores. So just getting one of these sets is enough to make a pretty decent diorama. So that's really, really exciting. So I wanted to quickly go over what what Brickman 117 might call bits and bobs. So here are just a few of the things that are not necessary in the set, but add so much to it and add so much to the diorama ability of this set. So first off, the sandbags. Mega makes amazing sandbags, so you know I love them. Then this little box, we got a ton of those. Who doesn't love these barricades? Like, I love them so much, so I was so excited to see them in a set. I can't wait to, get more of them. Then the turret is always good. Little gas canister, I know it's not amazing, but it's always appreciated in dioramas. And then you actually get 2 of these little canisters, so maybe even 3. I think it's 2 though. And so again, they just add a little extra diorama, then a little box. We all have a ton of those. But then my favorite, this little weapons depot thing right here. And look at that. They just didn't have to do this, and it adds so much to the dioramas. You can do so much with it. Like 3 of these, and you have a weapons bay, which is so cool to think about. So yeah, I'm excited about that. I'm excited to get more of these. Next, we have just some cones. I know someone who loves the cones. Then you have another barrel, and then you have a little box. And well, yeah, I don't think I've ever got one of those, so it's kind of a cool thing to see. Then another box, and then this little skull piece. So it's like, I assume it's somewhat resembles where you would find the skull in the actual mission in Halo 3. But yeah, I'll actually pull that out because I think it's pretty cool. So yeah, I love these little skulls. I don't know when Mega decided to start making them, but I'm very happy they did, because you can put them in like a helmet, and then it looks like something happened to the person in the helmet. I think it's dope. And then just there's a little fusion coil, 1 more fusion coil over there. I'm hiding it. I left a lot of the stuff in the set, so sorry about that. And then another cone. So again, some people will be very excited about the cones. But yeah, those are just the bonus pieces, and I've got 2 of the biggest parts of the set still to talk about. So as you can tell, I'm hyped up about this set. So let's keep going. So the next part is something that people are very excited about, and something that I really enjoy building. Even though I realized that I actually did it wrong, I built it like with this little part up. I actually don't know which way is the right way to build it. So I'm gonna have to take a second look at that. But it's still a very fun vehicle. Like, I mean, you can have someone sit in it. Let's put Chief, I know that's his vehicle of choice. He doesn't care about the Warthog. He just wants to ride this little goofy thing. And I mean, yeah, he looks fly in there. Yeah, it's just it's obviously it kind of fills in a different niche from the rest of the vehicles in the Mega line. So yeah, I'm excited about it. It's kind of a little thing to add, but very cool, and I think the fans are really excited about it. Yeah, I don't really know exactly how it works. I don't think you can lift it up or anything, but we're all excited to get the forklift. So yeah, I think it's a W for dioramas. The next part is this little like this little movement system. I guess it's like a it's just cool. You can put the crate in it, and then you can loosen it up right here, as you can see. And this is an interesting play feature from Mega. You don't really see that too often. At least I don't notice the play features. I guess because I'm not really trying to make play sets or anything like that. I'm more of a diorama builder. But yeah, this is really cool. I mean, it's definitely unique. It could, maybe that's just me, but I could have maybe built this a little better and just so it actually held on a little bit more. And there you go. And look at that right there. Yeah, and that's kind of that. And then I'm actually going to take this crate down, and that way you can see the build as a whole. So I'll do that shortly. So really quick, I want to show off the crate. It says Traxus. I think it's Traxus Heavy Industries, and that is actually a lore accurate thing. There you go. It's a crate. It's not really anything too crazy. So I just wanted to go over that really quickly, get it out of the way, so that we can focus on the build itself. And the build kind of has a unique way you can form it. So you can take off this this little sliding mechanism right here. And I guess they did this to allow some more customization. But what's cool about that is you are able to, I'm having a little trouble with it, open it up like this. And so now you have kind of this long hallway, or not long hallway, but like this little big opening that you can actually look at the set through. And I think that that's going to add a lot to customizability. Also there's a little health pack right there. I don't know if I pointed that out earlier. But just look at that. I mean, look at how cool it looks. They didn't have to add the 2. They didn't have to add like the staircase or anything like that. It just looks really, really good. And I love their floodlight design. I haven't actually seen that design before, so I'm very happy to see it. And you can just have a vehicle driving here. You can have the flood coming through. I think that having it be able to open up just adds some more customizability that you just wouldn't get otherwise. So yeah, I love that for dioramas. And yeah, I think that's everything as far as just like the build as a whole. Oh wait, there's one more thing that I wanted to show off, and I just noticed this. So you have the little like control panel, and it has the forklift on it. That's so they didn't have to do that, so I'm very happy they did. But yeah, now I'm gonna just get to my closing thoughts. So guys, as my closing thoughts, I decided to make a little diorama. All these flood are going after the chief. And yeah, I'm just going to talk really quickly about what I think of the set overall. And I'll be honest, I think you could probably tell from the energy through the entire diorama dissection, is I love this set. It has everything you need for a diorama. Like, you could literally just buy the set and then you have dioramas right there. So yeah, I'm a very big fan, as you can tell. I love the new figures that we got. The new foot molds are great. The flamethrower is cool. The pieces that you have to make like as set dressing for other dioramas, it's some of Mega's, if not their best work as far as dioramas go. There are sets I like more, of course, but for dioramas, this is perfect. I'd say this is a 10. This is the best diorama set they've ever made. In my opinion. So yeah, I didn't have any quality control issues either, and then it's just perfect. I love it. So yeah, let me know what you guys think below, and I'm excited to see who has got it. What do you guys think? Is there anything you think they could have improved to make it, you know, a 10.5 on my scale? But yeah, I thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you guys have an amazing day. I hope I'll be back to uploading like normal, but I've been kind of going through something, so I'm trying to figure that out. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I appreciate you.